Hey guys, how you going? Fantastic Man here with some more Paladins Strike information. This time, actually, one of the members on the Paladins Strike Discord, celo, did put a link to a Reddit up saying here's some of his suggestions he thought of adding to Paladins Strike, like not immediately, but into the near future or later on in the years of playing Paladins Strike. These ideas will help more people enjoy the game, more people into the game, and also sharing and finding people that like playing Paladin Strike as well. As you can see here, first up we do have voice chat, because a lot of people are actually using Discord voice chat and then playing Paladin Strike. It's like they have Discord on their PC or Discord on their phone, and then playing Paladin Strike on a different device. But if they had in-game voice chat, which would be pretty cool, so you could have parties. So when you're in the lobby, you could actually talk to everyone that's in the lobby, and then when you're in games, you could just play and talk to your team. Same way it works for Call of Duty. So when you're in a lobby, you can talk to everybody, but when you're in game, you can talk to your teammates. Because like he said here, Paladin Strike is a competitive game, so you want to be able to play a bit more strategically, instead of just running around and trying to follow people and trying to guess what people are doing. So if you had voice chat in game, would be a really cool option. Another one he put here is a guild system. So guild system, I really hope that that a guild system will be added in the future. This is not only important for building communities in and out of the game, it also helps new players connect and meet other players. It's a good way to increase community engagement with the app. That's what it's talking about, how to bring new people into it. And also when people are new and not sure how to play the game, they can join a guild, a group of people, and those people can come along and say, hey, this is what you can do if you want help with this, you want help with ruins, what champion to use, and what's the best ruins to use with that champion. They can help them out with that, because mostly when you come to the game, people are a bit lost because it's different to Paladins Strike is. So if you had a guilding system, people could join up and go, hey, I want to join this little guild here, and they'd be like, one could have a guild for newbies or a guild for pros, or people that want to find out things or ask questions, join that guild and help people out as well. Facebook avatars, because people, all the avatars so far are just like little in-game ones of characters and little cutesy ones of them. And I said, yes, some people like to display their personal avatar in-game or even a custom avatar. So you could have little in-game ones, you could have a little Facebook profile one, or your own little custom one, but as long as I guess it would have to go through and get monitored before it can, someone can look at it before it gets uploaded, because make sure people don't do anything sketchy with uploading dodgy pictures to Paladin Strike, because it is get kids to play this game as well. People nearby, which is actually a pretty cool thing, I think. Finding players who live or are playing next to you is a good way to discover new friendships in common and create social bonds. I believe this function is really interesting for a social system of the game. So kind of adding more of a social side to the game as well. You could find players that are near you, and not showing you addresses, but so you're in your area, and you could add them as a friend, and you can message them and say, hey, I live in the same town as you. Do you want to team up? You can play and have your little little games going on with your friends in your area. And you might be actually work with someone that you didn't even know played this game, or you might meet someone you don't know how to play this game, and you can find out, hey, you actually play this game, and you can join them and play that game as well, which is pretty cool. Player search, a search system which filters countries, champion class as well, and also interests. So you can search by country. So if I'm in Australia, I can find more Australian players. Search by champion class. So if you want to find more people that use a certain class of champion, you can find that as well. And also interests. So what type of do they play as well? Do like to play a frontline? Do like to play support or flank players? You can have little player search options, so you can search those players and join little groups of them as well, which can kind of go more into the guild thing as well, where you can search players, see what they like, and join their guild, which would be pretty cool. A gifting system, which would be really good when people get things and skin passes, and skin passes and stuff that they don't want, they can gift it to someone else. So if someone comes along, or if you want to show them, you say, hey, you can have this skin if you want to try it out. We put there, I would like to send gifts like gold, crystals, and skin to my friends. This function really should exist, especially crystals would be really good, and gold, because I know a lot of people have a lot of gold, and if they could offload gold to new players, if they want to buy a skin, if they're a little bit short, they say I'm 500 gold short, you say here's 500 gold, and straight away they get the new player or get the new skin, and everyone's happy. streaming, this would be a really cool option. This was celo. I was talking to him before about it as well. This is a bit complicated, but totally possible. A system to streaming your game to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube directly from the app would be incredible. Other MOBA games in the market that already do this, I think it would be a really good feature to add to Paladins Strike. I know a lot of games actually have that now. They're including it. Devs are installing means of streaming straight from your game source, so you'd have a separate little option in the menus where you want to stream, your quality of your stream, and what you want to stream to, your Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. I know a lot of people will be going straight to Twitch or straight to Facebook now, because I know Facebook's also doing their streaming services soon. But a lot of people are going straight to Twitch. That'd be really cool. So you can stream straight to Twitch. You can have your microphone turned on as well. And I'm not sure if they'd have a little option so you can turn on your front-facing camera. So you can have a little front-facing camera so people can see your face while you're playing the game as well, in a little corner as well. A little mask it up with like a little silhouette in the background. It would look pretty cool. Spectate. I know this will be added in the future. Spectate will be really cool if you wanted to watch people's matches. Because if you're waiting for a match, for sometimes rank takes a while, and if you want to watch someone's game, or people you want to see how some certain teams play against each other, spectating will be really cool. So you can have two teams going for it. You can have a whole lot of people spectating them and get ideas and techniques, especially when new people come into the game. You say, hey, spectate this game, and we can show you, this is what the champions we use, this is the champions use, we play together, and sort of techniques that we use to get advantage on the other team, which would be a really cool option. Now I've got to scroll down a little bit. Emotes. Could we have this? I know it's technical limitations, but so far I have not seen any other MOBA on the market that has an emote system. I think it's really amazing. It'd be a really great, quick way to monetize the game. Quick emotes. So we'll click on here, little link he has to Imgur. Bring it up here. And see, that looks really cool there. So you can have like a little thing there. So when a player's in the game, you can you can quickly tell them if the player's doing something good, doing something bad, sad, or you think what they're doing is really cool here. By the thumbs up, you see here, you're laughing at them doing something funny, sad, or really mean there. It'll be really cool. You can click that so people can know, but then also it could come bad because people could just troll people and use a little sad face and the mad face, or they could troll people when they do something bad. They could laugh at them. So it's a bit of a work for that, but I reckon it's a cool option as well. I'll go back now. Load. Here we go. Mounts. This should be implemented. It's a striking feature of Paladins, even if it's not a movement effect, only visual. It would be incredible to have mounts at the start of the game. As we said, Paladins is the only MOAB, or the first person MOAB, to actually have mounts in the game. So what would be really cool if, like how he says, it's not a movement effect, more of a visual thing, if you could have your mount until the first time, say in Paladins, first time you jump off an attack. So in Paladins Strike, you can have your mounts in the game, and the moment you stop moving or take that first shot from the moment you stop moving from the first initial run off the start, or you start firing your weapon, you would jump off your mount. Would be really cool, and also that would open the door as well for adding different mounts, and also how they have the Twitch Prime mount right now and the Twitch Prime Bomb King. You could have also could sell different skins for different mounts as well. So a different thing with Paladins Strike to implement there. You have different skins to show off the mount that you like, and a really cool option as well. Recommended ruins. It would really good to display ruins recommended for new players. Many of them have never touched a MOBA before and don't know which way to go with each champion or class. I'll raise my hand on that one because I'm still a bit of a noob on the ruin system, because you're kind of a bit left in the dark. You can set them out, and on the right side it shows you what it adds to, the different effects it adds to your game, health regeneration, damage and stuff like that, healing factors. But I'm still trying to mess with it myself. I got a couple of people talking to me about how to set up it properly. A lot of people are saying, you should have different ones for different champions. That's why you can have different pages set up and you can name them for this champion, that champion. But myself, I'm still a little bit lost. So recommended ruins for different champions or classes you'd normally play as would be a really cool idea. Social icons in homepage. Social media is very important for games like this. I think promoting them on homepage would be a good way to keep players updated on the news of Paladins Strike. So social icons on homepage, so they could have the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Yep, they do have Instagram, so if you had those instant click links there, so it would pop up with your the app if you haven't installed. If you don't have the app installed, I guess you could shoot straight to a internet browser with that app in it. which would be pretty cool. So I know they do a whole lot of stuff on Facebook and Twitter. Instagram, I think it's just more of the pictures when they have people send them pictures or they have new things in game. They'll put a picture of it up, but you can't really put links in Instagram. I don't think you still can. I'm not sure it works, but mainly links to Facebook and links to Twitter would be really cool. And also links to YouTube when they share. If you want to see someone's gameplay, click on that little YouTube link, and that'll be really cool. Last but not least, a credibility system. This is the feature for a credibility system that would be implemented as soon as possible to avoid AFKs and embarrassing for other players who are affected by these others. Also, the problem with the credibility system, I'm guessing that my take on this is you can vote on how good of a player a person is, if they're a good player or a bad player. The problem is if you get on the bad side of people, people could downvote your profile, and a profile, or I'm not sure your champion, but your profile on Paladins Strike, and then new players would come in and go, hang on a minute, this guy's a bad player, I don't want to play with him, and you can click don't, if the option of don't want to associate or play with this player, which would be really bad. But as long as people couldn't be able to do that, or there'd be like a system where people could profiles could be viewed and they could see if it was fakely flagged, if you want to put it. But then also be good so if someone's been a good player and a helpful player, they're going to be voted up, and it'll be like, hey, under the little person's name it'll be like, really high votes, this person like very helpful, easy to get along with, and good in game, not really bad in game, and helps the team. Basically, when you see someone that helps the team and does not just go for the team themselves, because this MOBs are a team game. These games are not like Call of Duty where you can just go on yourself and go get a huge kill feed, because that can work in this game, but then all these games are objective based. Summons and siege modes are both objective based, so you do have to play the objective to actually win the game. So you could go off on, you can get your big kill feed, but then the thing is, your other teammates will have to get the objective, otherwise you lose the match. You could get 70 kills per match, but then summons, but then you could lose the match, and it doesn't count going towards anything, especially in ranked. If you lose in ranked, you lose so many stars, and you drop down very fast. And talking about ranked, I'm really close to Grandmaster right now. It's not funny. I'm like 3 stars off. But anyway, guys, all those things that added to Paladins Strike were really cool. I said voice chat, in-game voice chat, so people could team up, guild systems, so people could join up and interact with people that what they like. Facebook avatar, so you can have your own Facebook profile picture in there if you want to, or stick with it in-game. People nearby, so you can end up playing with your friends or people in your own town. Player search, you can also same thing in the kind of same thing as people nearby, so you can search your country and people play with the same champion. Gifting system would be really good if you have spare gold or spare crystals to give to new players when they need them. Streaming, really good if you can stream to Twitch or Facebook. Spectate, basically self-spectate on people's games. Emotes, like I said, you can instantly tell someone if they're doing good or if they're doing bad. Mounts would be really good to just start eventually the game until you do the first shot. Recommended ruins, because people have no idea. Social media icons, you can click straight away to the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and credibility system, so that you can know if a player is good or player is bad. What do you think about these? You reckon these would be good implemented into Paladins Strike? You think some of them are good, some of them bad? You have your own ideas. Anyway, I'll leave links to this Reddit post and that celo has put up. He's put a lot of time, effort into actually, I guess, a whole lot of thinking into this as well. He must have been sitting down one day thinking, what would make Paladins Strike a better game? And that's a really good thing to think. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Links to celo's Reddit and Twitter will be in the description below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. More Paladins Strike gameplay coming soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.